Good morning, YouTube. Gunshine here reporting. I have my little previous video. I was thanking my subscribers, and I figured I'd do some knives in here. So here's a little breakdown of my knives. I have some knives to show you. This is the Spyderco police model, is what they call it. Very nice knife. This knife I've had for over 12 years. As you can see, it still looks, almost brand new. A little buck knife here, just a small little pocket little thing here. I don't carry them with me. I mean, I don't really, because again, I don't want carrying to work. I really don't want something to fall out of my pocket and then people freak out. So we don't want to do that. Here's another Spyderco. This is the Worker, the Spyderco police model. These are from the Spyderco company. Great knives. Alright, I've had these forever, and as you can see, they look virtually almost brand new, with the exception of a few marks on them. Yes, they can do a little cleaning, but I just wanted to bring them out and show them to you. So very good here. And this big Mamba Jumbo back here, survival knife. As you can see, it takes up almost the entire screen. So if you were to go into a little bit, if you were in a situation with definitely you're in the outback or wherever you are, and you're even going to the, if you're in Florida, going to the Everglades, and you're maybe walking around a lot, definitely want to carry something like this for sure. Definitely can, this bad boy can definitely do some damage. So, and one of the special things, actually let's take it out. One of the special things with this is that, if any of you know, that it's a survival knife. So you have a few things that are important, in the survival kit. All right, kind of show you some stuff here. All right. Sterilizer, some matches, and a poncho. Alright, there's a poncho here. So, the few things that you're in an outdoor, that if you do happen to cut yourself, well, you have something that can sterilize your wound. You can wrap it up, and a poncho to keep you from succumbing to the elements, and some matches, you can start a fire. So that's pretty impressive. And the little, actually, here's your starter, the little piece of flint there. So definitely you have your survival kit right here, basic, with the knife. So if you were, out and about, and and you're kind of got stuck in a little bit of a situation, well, for a little while, well, this little kit right here will get you out of the situation. So that's something really cool. So that's that, and you have a little bit of a string. Well, this used to be bigger. Unfortunately, it has a compass. Close you can see is a compass, so you can guide yourself, of course, out of wherever you're at. You get turned around, definitely will help you out for sure. Or you can do the basic, with the compass. You just know that the sun goes to the west, and if you're walking to your immediate right or wherever you're going, you're either going to be walking to west or east. So the compass will definitely get you bearings back straight. And of course, we know going if walking straight ahead, it's considered north or south depending upon where you're going. But again, the compass is there to help guide you into the direction that you're supposed to be going. That if you do get turned around in any situation, the compass will get you out of it. So that's the survival knife. This is the Rambo. I don't know if anyone recognizes the pattern here, but this is the Rambo First Blood Part 2. This is that edition. So if you like the coloring of it, that's which is when I got it. Badass knife. So that's the knives. Nothing really much to explain about them. One of the things that this knife comes with, that on the guard, is that there's a flathead screwdriver and there's a Phillips screwdriver. So there's an ability here to use this knife for everything. And of course, on the survival knife, it was a saw blade. It was a saw blade, so if you need to cut down a basic tree limb, it will do it. And I've used it and it worked. It's very sharp cuts through wood like nothing. And that's pretty much it. So that's the survival knife. So here's, again, basically another overview. Here's my police model, Spyderco. Very sharp knife. And why they call it the police model? Well, because the police were known to carry it, number one. Number two, it's basically an extracting kind of tool. So if you seen a car accident or a person was trapped in the car, this will cut right through the seatbelt like nothing. It's kind of dirty, haven't cleaned it in a while, but has its shine. You wouldn't tell. I mean, you couldn't tell it needs to be cleaned. But the juicy details tells me that it's a little bit dirty, and we'll do a video on some cleaning of the knives, to give them a little maintenance. They haven't been touched in a while, and I like to do that. Give them some TLC. So that's the stainless steel Spyderco police model. And here's the little guy here. I got this, my first knife. I got this about 17 years ago, in '98. It's the Worker Spyderco. So it's pretty basic. It was basic, small knife. Definitely good for handling, opening boxes, and definitely you can do the same thing as a police model. It'll definitely cut through a hard nylon seat belt pretty quickly without any resistance. Serrated, and it's still as sharp as ever. So that's police model. The blade is, on the front tip, it's got some slight, chip away. I mean, it's a very delicate, even though it's a worker kind of knife, it is very delicate, but the blade is still sharp. So this will do its job. There's absolutely no question its ability to cut through a box or anything. So that's that, and yeah, we'll definitely get some TLC on this bad boy. And this is just a small little, little buck knife. This I got, my friend gave it to me. Well, actually, it says Winchester. It's a Winchester. No plug for Winchester, no plug for myself. I mean, it is what it is. So I do not work for a Winchester at all, but this is just, my friend got this in a basic kit, cleaning kit, whatever. He got a few knives, so here, this is something that, definitely would be good use and handy. Definitely could do some damage if someone's attacking you. But we don't want to talk about that video. That's another later date. Another utilize, something that you can use. It's a two-sided knife here. Pretty cool. Definitely sharp. Brand new, so I'm not really gonna do anything with it. I mean, there's nothing to do, but I will. A little grease on it. It was a little resistance opening it. But we'll treat it just like the other knives. So that's this little guy, Winchester. 2 knives in one. If that tickles your fancy, then definitely it's the knife for you. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up my knives. Gunshine here, and we'll see you guys later.